myself have had use of force encounters, whether both in my personal life or professional life, and there's also other people in this room that have had those same experiences. You've also had a lot of beginners come through here. Now, even though some of us have had those encounters, this is still really jarring. So is there still a benefit to intermediate to advanced shooters to taking a scenario-based training course?
Yeah, great question. There's always something to learn, right? Like all of my instructor staff for Guardian Trade Consulting, we're always students and sometimes a teacher. We're always in a position of learning. I call it stress acclimation. We're acclimating ourselves to stress. What I see is when we have a sympathetic body alarm response, we have fight, flight, or freeze. And when that freeze occurs, typically the untrained person, the reason why that occurs is they've been presented a problem that they don't have a solution for. That their GPS isn't loaded for that route. So what I see with either the beginners is the learning curve is quite steep, and they have a lot of digestion to go through. Like, is this something for me? Is carrying a gun a right lifestyle choice? I believe it's our God-given right, personally. And then I also have 2 U.S. Supreme Court cases that say it is our God-given right to possess firearms and to carry firearms for our self-protection. But with rights come responsibilities. And so with that, when the intermediate student, the person that has some level of training, or has an advanced level of training, or has experiential knowledge like you're talking about, they've been in those use of force encounters, there's still always something to learn. Because I could give you a different outlook based on my training experience. You go, I never thought of it that way. When I travel the country teaching law enforcement citizens, I still learn to this day. Just because they come from a different background and from a different walk of life. That's the key factor there.